In 1826, German physicist Simon Ohm formulated his observation as Ohm's law. The current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference. This is the graph between potential and current. If potential is increasing, then current is also increasing. That means you can say the current flowing through given conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across its end, provided the physical condition of conductor, that means length, cross-sectional area, temperature, it should be same. That means if a conductor has constant temperature, uniform cross-sectional area and uniform length, that means fixed length, then what potential is directly proportional to your current. पोटेंशियल और करंट के बीच जो रिलेशन होगा वो ये होगा. एंड दिस इज वैलिड फॉर योर कंडक्टर्स. सेमी कंडक्टर्स के लिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. सेमी कंडक्टर्स के लिए ये हमारे पास क्या है, पोटेंशियल और करंट के बीच रिलेशन ये स्ट्रेट लाइन के अलावा कर्व भी हो सकता है. दैट मीन्स यू कैन राइट V इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू I, एंड आफ्टर रिमूविंग प्रोपोर्शनलिटी you have to put here a constant. This constant is R and this is V equals to IR, and this R is your V by I. That means this is your resistance, which is equal to volt per ampere. Volt per ampere is known as ohm. The unit of resistance is ohm, and this is equal to volt per ampere. 1 ohm is the resistance of conductor through which a steady current of 1 ampere passes when potential difference of 1 volt is applied across it. There are variety of ways, depending upon the requirement and purpose of the circuit, we can arrange the resistance. This is the symbol of your resistance, and this combination is called series combination. This is your series combination, and this combination is called parallel combination. This is called parallel combination. Here this is your battery and this is your let R1, this is resistance R2, resistance R3, this is resistance R1, this is resistance R2, R3 and R4. There are two basic simple ways of combining the resistance. Mainly two basic simple ways of combining the resistance. We refer to them as series combination of resistance and parallel combination of resistance. Now, what is series combination? Series combination, if they are connected from end to end, this is end to end is connected, then this is called series combination. In series combination, your equivalent R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4 plus ... In your equivalent resistance is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 respectively. Now, derivation of this result, if resistance are in series R1, R2, R3, R4, then your formula for equivalent resistance is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. So here this is the combination of resistance. This is let R1, this is R2, this is R3, R4 and this is R5, and current is entering from this portion. Let I amount of current is entering from your this front, and this is R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 are respectively resistance. Here we know that in series combination current will be same. Current is I here, I amount of current is flowing from 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 here. And we know that from Ohm's law V is equals to IR. That means here you can write here potential is equals to V1 and this is equals to V1 equals to IR1. here potential is equals to V2 and this is IR2. Here potential equals to V3 and V3 is equals to IR3 from Ohm's law. Here V4 is equals to IR4, V5 is equals to IR5. That means here net potential is V. That means you can write V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3. V net potential is equals to here V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4 plus V5. That means V net is equals to I amount of current and this is R is equivalent resistance of this combination. V1 is here I R1. Current is same in your series combination. Series combination में current हर जगह same होगा but potential will be different. Here IR1 and plus this is IR2 plus IR3 plus IR4 plus IR5 and I is common. You will get I R equivalent is equal to, taking I common you will get I R equivalent is equals to I common. This will be R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R5 R3 R4. This one is your R4 R5. This is R4 plus R5 and I cancel. That means your result is R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 for your series combination. That means always remember in series combination potential will be different but current will be same. तो करंट यहाँ पर भी सेम है, यहाँ पर भी सेम है, यहाँ पर भी सेम है, हर जगह सेम है बट लेकिन पोटेंशियल जो होगा हर रेसिस्टर के कारण पोटेंशियल जो होगा वो अलग अलग पोटेंशियल होगा और पोटेंशियल को हम क्या करते हैं, इसको हम ऐड कर देंगे. नेट पोटेंशियल इक्वल्स टू V1 प्लस V2 प्लस V3 प्लस V4 प्लस V5 एंड नेट पोटेंशियल को हम क्या करते हैं, ओम्स लॉ लगाकर V इक्वल्स टू IR लिखते हैं. तो सो IR1 IR2 IR3 IR4 I इज कॉमन, I कैंसिल हो गया. In series combination current is same and in parallel combination your potential will be same. तो चलिए देखते हैं, let us see your parallel combination formula. If your current is passing through this and this is your circuit and this is parallel combination, this is here, this is let R1, this is R2 and this is R3 and here current is passing from here. This is junction. यहाँ पर ये आपका junction हो गया. Here current is your I and I amount of current is entering at this junction. तो ये हो गया आपके पास, this is I1, this is I2 and this is I3. तो at junction ये Kirchhoff's loop law से भी आप बोल सकते हैं कि here current will be your incoming current is equal to outgoing current. That means you can write I is equals to I1 plus I2 प्लस I3 और यही करंट पास होकर आपका अलग अलग सर्किट में चला जाएगा और यही यहाँ पर हो जाएगा. दिस इज I3 अमाउंट ऑफ करंट, दिस इज I2 अमाउंट ऑफ करंट एंड दिस इज हियर I1 अमाउंट ऑफ करंट. तो I करंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हो गया और इसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इक्वल नहीं होगा, इसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन डिपेंड करता है ऑन R1 R2 एंड R3. R1 R2 R3 इक्वल है, दैट देन योर करंट विल बी सेम इन ऑल सर्किट. लेकिन here R1 is not equal to R2 is not equal to R3, तो हम इसीलिए इसको I1 I2 I3 से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. Here always remember in parallel combination potential at this point is equal to here, this is potential at this one, that means potential will be same. तो potential will be same, that means this. तो potential हमारे पास हर जगह पर क्या होगा, सेम होगा. तो हम लिख सकते हैं V इक्वल्स टू हियर I1 R1, यहाँ पर हम लिख सकते हैं V इक्वल्स टू I R एंड हियर V इक्वल्स टू I1 R1 एंड हियर I1 R1 एंड हियर V इक्वल्स टू I2 R2, V इक्वल्स टू I3 R3. That means in parallel combination potential will be same. In series combination your current will be same. That means you can write here I is equals to your V by R equivalent. This is equivalent resistance and here I1 is equals to here V by R1, I2 is equals to similarly V by I2, and here I3 is equals to V by R3. That means you can write here, and applying Kirchhoff's your जंक्शन लॉ, ये जंक्शन लॉ से लिखा गया है, दिस इज जंक्शन लॉ, तो हम यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं V by R इक्विवेलेंट इज इक्वल्स टू V by R1 प्लस V by R2 प्लस V by R3. V कॉमन लेकर कैंसिल कर सकते हैं, दैट मीन्स यू कैन राइट 1 by R इक्विवेलेंट इज इक्वल्स टू 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, and this is the formula for parallel combination of evaluating your equivalent resistance. V cancel हो जाएगा, this is cancel out, common लेने पे cancel out, that means you can write this. We can say that the reciprocal of equivalent resistance of several resistors in parallel is the sum of reciprocal of individual resistances. In this question, this is C and D is your terminal. Find the equivalent resistance of this circuit along CD. तो अब आपके पास इसमें देखना है, तो देखिए यहाँ पे this is 15 ohm, 15 ohm, 15 ohm, 15 ohm, 15 ohm. That means all resistors have equal resistance. And in this figure here, 15 and this figure 15 is in series because there is no branching. जहाँ branching नहीं है, that means this is in series. And this is connected with same wire. इसका फ्रंट इसका बैक जो है अटैच्ड है, दैट मीन्स दिस इज इन योर सीरीज. तो इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस फॉर सीरीज सर्किट इज योर, दिस इज R1, दैट मीन्स दिस इज 15 प्लस 15, दैट मीन्स दिस इज योर 30. तो ये हमारे पास डायग्राम बन जाएगा, ये आपके पास कुछ इस तरह से डायग्राम होगा, दिस इज एंड दिस इज योर दिस वन, एंड इस सर्किट के लिए हमने ऐसे बना दिया है. ये हमारा इन दोनों के लिए इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस, यहाँ पे देखिए टोटल रेजिस्टर 5 है. नाउ हियर दिस इज 30 ओम, दिस इज 15 ओम, दिस इज योर 15 ओम, 15 ओम. नाउ दिस बिकम्स योर पैरेलल, ये दोनों पैरेलल हो गया. नाउ यू हैव ओनली 4 रेजिस्टर एंड दिस वन एंड दिस वन. हियर 30 ओम एंड 15 ओम आर इन पैरेलल, दैट मीन्स आर इक्विवेलेंट 1 by R equivalent for parallel is 1 by 30 plus 1 by 15. That means you can write this is equals to LCM is 30, this is 1 and this is here 2. That means this is 3 by 30, that means 1 by 10 is equals to R equivalent. That means R equivalent is equals to 10. That means your diagram will be like this. This is 15 ohm, this is your 10 ohm, and this is again 15 ohm. 15, 10 and 15. This is now in series. Same wire, no junction, no branching. That means 15, 15, 30 and this is 40. That means 40 ohm is R equivalent and this is your answer. Heating effect of current. An electric current through a resistor increases its internal energy. If current is passing through this resistor, then its thermal energy will increase. Also, there are some situations in which electric current can produce or absorb thermal energy. Power supplied or power absorbed by battery. Power supplied or absorbed by बैटरी. किसी सर्किट में देखते हैं कि बैटरी के कारण कितना पावर सप्लाइड होगा एंड एब्जॉर्ब होगा. व्हेन चार्जेस आर ट्रांसपोर्टेड अक्रॉस द ईएमएफ, लेट दिस इज योर बैटरी एंड हियर del q amount of charge is passing through it. When charge are transported across a source of EMF, their potential energy changes. If the net charge delta q moves through the potential difference E, let here potential difference is E, and time t, in time your let delta t time में delta q charge यहाँ से यहाँ तक ट्रांसपोर्ट हो रहा है या इधर से इधर तक. Here potential difference is E. The change in electrical potential energy of the charge is change in electrical potential energy is E into del Q. Del Q amount of charge is passing. Thus, the source of EMS does work, and that amount of work done is equal to del W is equals to E into del Q. This is the amount of work. And if you are dividing with delta T both side, that means you will get del W del T is equal to E del Q divided by del T. Here you can write. That means here if you are putting limit delta T tends to 0, delta T tends to 0, that means time interval tends to 0, it becomes dW dt is equal to E dq dt, and dq dt is your rate change of charge with respect to time, is your current. That means this is equals to EI, potential into current, and dW dt is your power. That means you can write power is equal to dW dt is equal to EI. E is potential, I is current. The power of output or input to the battery is here E into I. The quantity P represent the rate at which energy is transferred. This is very important concept here. Energy in this figure here, this is your lower potential, this is higher potential. This is lower potential, this is higher potential. Here current is passing from higher to lower, and here lower to higher in this direction. In this case, energy is transferred from source. Energy is transferred from source at the rate of, your energy is transferred lower से higher अगर जा रहा है at a rate of EI. Source at the rate of EI. And in second figure, B figure, current is passing in this direction. This is higher to lower. Here energy is transferred to the source. Energy is transferred to the source at the rate of EI. In first case, energy is transferred from the source. Remember here from the source, and here it is to the source. Here the electrical energy is absorbed by conductor through collision between the atomic lattices. Let this is conductor and this is your atomic lattice. This electrical energy is absorbed by your atomic lattice of conductor between the atomic lattice and the charge carriers, causing its temperature rise, and then temperature will rise, and then if temperature rises, then this effect is called your Joule's effect of heating. Power is the rate at which energy is transferred. We have P, that means power is equals to change in energy by time, and you know this equals to V into del Q by del T, and this is del Q by del T is equals to your rate change of charge with respect to time is current. That means you can write this is I, del Q del T is equal to your I. That means power is equals to, you can write P is equals to V I. This is V is your potential voltage and I is current, P is power, which with the help of Ohm's law can be written in the form of P equals to here, P equals to I square R. VI, that means V equals to IR, V equals to, you know, IR. and put the value of V here. That means I square, and this is equals to I. And if you are putting here I equals to V by R put, that means this will be V square. This is equals to V square by R. That means this is the formula in terms of potential. This is the formula in terms of your current. Power is always dissipated in resistance. With this rate, the heat produced in the resistor in time t is equals to H equals Pt. Power is always dissipated in resistance. With this rate, the heat is produced in the resistor in time t. जैसे जैसे करंट पास करेगा तो इसमें क्या होता है, हीट डेवलप होता है. एंड Joule's heating occurs whenever a current passes through a element that has resistance. रेसिस्टेंस का मतलब हो गया जो करंट को क्या कर रहा है, रोक रहा है. तो जो करंट रोक रहा है वो क्या करता है, हीट में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. टू प्रिवेंट द ओवरहीटिंग ऑफ द delicate electronic components, many electrical devices like video cassette, recorder, television, computer monitor have fans. उसमें क्या होता है, हीटिंग इफेक्ट को कम करने के लिए there is a fan in their chassis to allow some of the heat produced to escape. Here H is equals to, this equals to P into T. Heat developed जो होगा that is power into time. And here H equals to power is equals to, this is VI and this is T. And using Ohm's law you can write V equals to IR. तो V की जगह हम लिख दिए IR and this is IT. That means this equals to I square R T. You can write. This is time. T हमने लिख दिया. R is resistance. या फिर हम V को I को हम V by R भी लिख सकते हैं. That means this is I equals to V by R. V by R square RT. That means this is V square by R. And this is your T. That means heat के लिए आपके पास different formula है. You can use accordingly. जैसे क्वेश्चन है उसी के अकॉर्डिंग हम लोग इसको यूज करेंगे. In this numerical, here this is circuit, 10 volt battery, 10 volt, 4 volt battery, I is current and 3 ohm resistor. In the given circuit shown in the figure, find the following. Power supplied by 10 volt battery. First find the equivalent EMF or net EMF. So net EMF is net EMF. Battery, here battery 10 volt and 4 volt are in opposite direction. This is higher potential, lower potential, higher potential, lower potential. Both are in not same direction. That means you have to subtract. That means 10 minus 4 is equal to 6 volt. 6 volt is the net EMF in this circuit. And here resistance is your 3 ohm. And total resistance is is 3 ohm. That means now your current is equals to V equals to IR. That implies I is equals to V upon R. V is here, potential is 6 volt and this is 3. That means this is 2 ampere current. 2 ampere current here supplied by 10 volt battery is given by here P is equals to EI. E is here 10 and current is 2. That means this is 20 watt power. Power consumed by 4 volt battery. Power consumed by 4 volt बैटरी. पावर कंज्यूम बाय 4 वोल्ट बैटरी. 10 वोल्ट बैटरी के लिए हम लोग क्या किए, पावर इक्वल्स टू ई आई. ई इज पोटेंशियल, आई इज योर करंट. दिस इज 20 वाट. पावर कंज्यूम्ड बाय 4 वोल्ट बैटरी इज हियर 4 into I. I is here 2 ampere. 4 into 2, that means 8 watt. Power consumed by 3 ohm resistance. Your power dissipated in 3 ohm resistance. Power dissipated in 3 ohm resistance. P is equals to I square R. I square R. I is here 2, square R is 3. That means this is 4 into 3. That means 12 watt is your power dissipated in 3 ohm resistance. Now in next numerical, this is given circuit, 3 ohm resistance, 3 ohm and 6 ohm are in parallel. First you have to combine this circuit, this resistor, and this will be your in series with this one. ये parallel है आपस में, इन दोनों का combination एक लेंगे, फिर इसको हम series में convert करने के बाद इसमें current निकालेंगे. तो now here first this is 1 by R equivalent because this is in parallel. This one and this one is parallel. So it will be 1 by 3 plus this is 6 by 1 by 6. This is 1 by 6. That means you can write LCM is 6. This is 2 plus 1. That means this is 3 by 6. That means this is 1 by 2. That means R equivalent is equal to 2 ohm resistance. Now this is 2 ohm resistance. Our new circuit will be like this. This is 3 ohm. 3 ohm, and this is your 2 ohm, and this is 5 ohm, and here this is battery. This is 20 volt, and now this is continuous, so it is continuous without any branching. So 3 ohm, 2 ohm and 5 ohm are in series. That means R equivalent finally is your 3 ohm, 3 plus 2 plus 5. That means this is your 10 ohm resistance in the circuit. That means this is net resistance. Now from Ohm's law, V equals to IR. So I is equals to V by R. V is here 20 volt and this is your 10. That means this is 2 ampere. Your circuit is, this is I is equals to 2 ampere. Now potential across your parallel resistor is your V equals to IR. That means you can write this is 2 into 2. That means 4 volt. That means potential across your 6 ohm is 4 volt and potential across 3 ohm is your 4 volt. Here where resistance is your 6 ohm and 3 ohm resistance, and heat across your 3 ohm resistor. 3 ohm resistor यहाँ पर हम heat निकालना चाहते हैं, तो heat is equals to formula is I square RT. Given time is 2 second. Given in question I square RT. I is here 2. That means square. R is 3 and time is 2. That means this is 24 joule. Heat across your 3 ohm resistance is your 24 joule. Next, heat across your 6 ohm resistor. 6 ohm resistor के थ्रू देखिए heat कितना होगा, तो this is equals to V square by R into T. That means here V is your 4. That means this is 4 square and R is here, resistance is here 6 into T is your 2. That means 16 by 6 into 2. That means this is 3. That means 16 by 3 joule.